Stockholm, August 23, 1973. Four bank employees were taken hostage during a robbery at Kreditbanken. For 6 days, they were held in the vault. The captor threatened them, controlled their food and water, determined whether they lived or died. When police finally entered the vault on August 28, something had gone wrong with the expected outcome. The hostages refused to cooperate with law enforcement. They expressed concern for their captor's safety. One of the women, Kristen and Mark, told a Swedish radio station she trusted her captor more than the police. After release, several hostages defended the perpetrators publicly, raised funds for their legal defense, and maintained contact with them for years. Criminologist Nils Bayard named what he observed the Stockholm Syndrome. He had named a symptom. The mechanism underneath it had been operating much longer. That mechanism is running in people you know right now, possibly in you, not in a bank vault, in relationships, in families, and professional environments. The reason the self-help advice to recognize your worth fails is because the problem is located in the dopamine system and cortisol regulation. In the next 16 minutes, I will show you the three mechanisms: stress-induced attachment, intermittent reinforcement, and cognitive restructuring. This mechanism was mapped by Judith Herman in 1992 and confirmed at the neurological level. The vault in Stockholm was an extreme case. The mechanism is not. The first mechanism is stress-induced attachment. The paradox where neurochemical conditions associated with threat are also most powerfully associated with bonding. Harry Harlow's experiments at the University of Wisconsin established the foundational architecture. Infant rhesus monkeys were given access to surrogate objects. Infants consistently preferred the cloth mother running to it under threat. Attachment formed not around food, but around the relief of distress. Under threat, the brain releases cortisol. When threat is relieved, the brain releases oxytocin and dopamine. The relief of stress is neurochemically indistinguishable from reward. The abuser or intermittently cruel partner is the primary source of threat relief. When the threat temporarily lifts, the brain registers the relief and updates the attachment. Second mechanism, intermittent reinforcement. This is the behavioral conditioning schedule that produces the most compulsive patterns of behavior. B.F. Skinner established that reward delivered unpredictably produced behavioral patterns more resistant to extinction than any fixed schedule. The absence of reward does not signal that reward has been removed, it signals that reward might be closer. This creates a compulsive attentional orientation. Wolfram Schultz demonstrated that dopaminergic neurons fire most intensely in conditions of uncertainty. The slot machine and the abusive relationship produce identical responses. Leaving is prevented by a neurochemical conditioning process that understanding cannot directly access. Every just leave advice misidentifies the location of the problem. The third mechanism is cognitive restructuring. Judith Herman described how the brain reorganizes itself around the requirements of survival. The brain constructs a model optimized for navigating the relationship rather than representing it. This produces the minimization of harm and hyperactivement to the perpetrator. The brain prioritizes management of the threatening person over accurate representation. Accurate representation is a cost the system cannot pay. The person who cannot leave is not weak. They are exhibiting the predictable output of a conditioning process that runs on any mammal. It is not a character failure. It is a survival system built for a different context. The system cannot distinguish between the two. The vault opened on August 28. Several of the hostages did not want to leave.